अंतस्थं यस्य विश्वं सुरनरखगो भोगि गन्धर्वदैत्यैः।
Let's start the warm-ups. So we'll continue with the balancing practices. So start with Tandavasana. So you'll lift your left leg, the left hand straight, right hand will come up in this position and look at one point in front of you so that you can hold your balance. Hold as long as you are comfortable and then release. Then the other side. Release. We'll do Vrikshasana. So you will fold the right leg, bring the right foot along the left thigh, join the hands up, look at one point in front, hold your balance. Slowly release. And with the other leg, now we'll practice Natarajasana. So you will bend your right leg, catch the right toe, and then bend forward from the waist. Take your left hand in front and maintain your balance. Slowly release. Very good. Then left leg. Release. Our regular Trikonasana. We will practice instead of dynamic a little slow. So you'll bring your hands up on the sides and then swing to the right side. If possible, take the left hand across the right foot. Otherwise, keep it wherever you can. Turn up, look at your right thumb, stretch your right hand up. Hold position, breathe normally to hold, and then slowly breathing in, come back. And breathing out, bring the hands down. Wait for some time, catch your breath. And then when you're ready, raise the hands on the side. Swing to the left side, right hand down, across the left foot if possible. Otherwise, wherever you can, left hand up, turn your face up. Try to look at your left thumb. Then slowly come back. Today, we're going to try something called Murdasana. Slightly difficult. So go according to capacity, experiment with it, and stay within your zone of comfort. So in Murdasana, you're first going to spread the legs out as wide as you can. Then you're going to bring both the hands up. First watch, since it's a little difficult. Then you will bend from your waist First, take your hands with the palms touching the ground. Then move the palms a little behind. Bend your forehand completely. Bring your head to rest on the floor. Hold position as long as you feel comfortable. And then very slowly lift up and move the legs like this. When the legs are a little closer, then lift your hands up. Start. Try Murdrasan wherever you can reach. Go down. If you can't touch the floor, just stay wherever you can. If you can't touch the head down, then stay wherever you can. Be within your zone of comfort. Slowly come back and relax. Now we will practice our traditional Tadasana. So keep the hands interlaced on your head. Turn the palms facing the sky. Lift your hands up and then come onto your toes. Balance your position looking at one point in front of you. Breathe normally and hold your position as long as you can hold. And stretch more if you can stretch more. Wonderful. Now slowly come back and relax. Second round, Tadasana. Hands turned with the palms facing the sky. Breathing in, take your hands up. Continue to breathe in, raise on your toes, and then breathe normally to hold position. Then slowly breathing out, come back. Continue to breathe out, come back. And the last practice for today is Kati Chakrasana. So bring the hands parallel at the shoulder level. Breathing out, twist to the right side. Bring the right hand from around the waist, left hand on the right shoulder. Turn as much as you can to the right side. And then slowly come back. Then turn to the left side. Slowly come back. Bring your hands slowly down. One last round, start. Turning to the right side. Twist as much as you can. Give a nice, wonderful twist to your spinal cord. Let all the vertebrae at different levels turn differently to give you a nice twist. Come back. Face to the left side. Feel the effect of the twist on your spinal cord. And then slowly come down to sit down. Be in yogic breathing. Start by breathing into the abdomen. Then expand your chest and clavicle. And then expand your, chest. Then expand shoulder and clavicle. So abdomen, then chest, then shoulder and clavicle. Continue till we start the class. Be in awareness of your breathing. As you're breathing in, say to yourself, I'm breathing in. As you're breathing out, say to yourself, I'm breathing out. When you start breathing in, watch your abdomen expand, watch your chest expand, and then watch your shoulder and clavicle expand. As you breathe out, reverse it. Let the shoulder, clavicle contract, then the chest, then finally contract your abdomen. Take it as much behind as you can. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures: an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Muladhara chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath in. Shift your awareness to Swadhisthana chakra at the spinal terminus, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Increase your pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Manipura chakra behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Anahata chakra behind your heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Vishuddhi chakra behind your throat pit, 16-petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Ajna chakra behind your eyebrows center, 2-petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Sahasrara chakra, center of the top of your head, 1,000-petal lotus, white color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamasthu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. 11 times, get ready. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Before you unwind your mudra, pay attention whether involuntarily any tightness has crept into the mudra. If so, just become conscious and aware of it and then slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra, placing your wrist on your knees, palms facing the sky, index and thumb together, the other three fingers stretched out. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Gayatri mantra for wisdom, inner awareness, and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me may operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to questions from the universal knowledge, resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. 11 times, get ready. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son. You are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. 3 times, get ready. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgam Maschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Majnanada Durga Daitya Loka Davanala Durgama Loka Durgama Atma Swarupini Durgamarga Prada Durgama Vidya Durgama Shida Durgama Jnana Samstana Durgama Dhyana Pashini Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dodarini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitya Loga Davanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shrita, Durgamatnyana Samsthana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durga Martra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudadarini, Durga Mangi, Durga Mata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dodarini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Matnyanada, Durga Daitya Loka Davanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samsthana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Shanti 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 Hari. Before releasing your mudra, pay attention and see if you have involuntarily introduced any tightness. If so, just become aware of that tightness, release it, and then release your mudra. Keep your hands in Padma Mudra, the right hand on top of the left hand, hands at the perineum. At this point, if you want to stretch your legs out and then fold it back, please do so before we start the meditation. So be comfortable. Stretch your legs out if you want. Toggle the legs up and down. Pull your kneecaps behind and release. And then when you're ready, then gently fold your legs back. Keep your hands in Padma Mudra. We're going to start with Ujjayi Pranayam in Kechari Mudra directly. So you remember in Ujjayi, you're going to breathe in from your throat pit. Imagine you're going to breathe in through your throat pit as though there is a hole there. The breathing will of course happen through your nose, but you visualize that the breath is going directly in through your Vishuddhi. You will be folding your tongue behind, so that the tip of the tongue is touching somewhere at the back on the upper palate, and keep it in that position as long as you're comfortable. When you want to release it, wait for some time and then put it back into that Kechari Mudra. Now, before we start the pranayam, Just start breathing in abdominal breathing, then chest, and then shoulder clavicle in complete yogic breathing. Experience the breath expanding your abdomen, expanding your chest, expanding your shoulder and clavicle. As you start releasing your breath, be aware of releasing the shoulder and the clavicle, then the chest, then the abdomen. Experience as you go into this deep abdominal breathing, a sense of relaxation pervading your entire body. Start becoming aware of it. Feel a tingling sensation at the throat when you imagine the breath moving in through the throat. Now, the next time when you're going to breathe in, you're going to slightly contract the glottis. And as you contract the glottis, your abdomen will slightly get tucked inside, become aware of it. And your breath will now go into a hissing sound, like a snake hissing. That sound has to be there throughout your breathing in, throughout your breathing out, and you're holding your Kechari Mudra. So get ready and start. Continue in the breathing. Be in the awareness of your breathing. As you're breathing in, be aware of your Kechari Mudra. Be aware of the fact that you're breathing in. As you breathe out, be aware of your Kechari Mudra. Be aware of the hissing sound. Be aware of the fact that you're breathing out. So your attention is on the hissing sound, on the Kechari Mudra, and on the abdomen expansion, chest expansion, shoulder expansion. So be completely involved in the practice without the mind wandering anywhere. If it wanders, don't fret about it. Just bring it back to focus on the practice once again. If you want to release, wait for some time, and then start again. Complete the last round and then stop the practice. Release Kechari Mudra and just breathe in and out for some time. Again, if you want to stretch your legs out, stretch without opening your eyes. Pull your legs back. Now we are going to practice Prana Mudra meditationally. So you're going to keep both the hands in Padma Mudra and just feel how relaxed the hands are. Do you feel any tightness? Become aware of it and release it. Is your shoulder getting pulled up or pulled forward or being pulled backwards? Become aware of it, bring it back to neutral position. Start breathing in yogic breathing. As you start breathing in, expand your abdomen, then expand your chest. Continue to breathe in, expanding your shoulder and clavicle. As you breathe out, release your shoulder and clavicle, release your chest, and then release your abdomen. Now remember, you're going to be in this yogic breathing all through. I'm not going to give you instructions for this, and my focus will be on instructing on the Prana Mudra. So I'll presume that you will continue to be in yogic breathing right through the practice. Now completely breathe out and then pull in your perineum. For the ladies at the cervix, it's Mula Bandha. Hold your Mula Bandha, hold your breath. Now release Mula Bandha, start breathing in, separate both the hands, make the hands facing each other, facing the body, fingers close to each other, continue to breathe in, raising the hands up to Manipura, continue to expand your chest, raising your hands up to Anahata, continue to breathe in, expanding shoulder and clavicle, come to Vishuddhi. Hold your breath, push this pranic energy all the way up, out through Sahasrara Chakra, into the cosmos, spreading vibrations of love and affection. Spread your palms to face backward, bending at the wrist. Move the hands in such a way that the palms are at the level with your ears. Hold your breath. As you breathe out, draw in the cosmic and the pranic energy, bring them in through the Sahasrara Chakra. Continue to breathe out, bringing your hands up to Vishuddhi. Continue to breathe out, collapsing your chest, bringing your hands to Anahata, and now start tucking your abdomen in, bringing your hands back to Padma Mudra, and then breathe normally. Second round, breathe out completely, go into Mula Bandh, hold your breath, release Mula Bandha, start breathing in, separate the hands, palms facing the body, fingers close to each other, not touching. Bring your hands up to Manipur, continue to expand your chest, bringing it up to Anahata, continue to expand shoulder and clavicle up to Vishuddhi. Hold your breath, you're pushing this pranic energy out through the Sahasrara Chakra, mixing with the cosmic energy, spreading vibrations of love and affection all through the universe from yourself. Hold your breath, spreading these vibrations of love and affection throughout. As you breathe out, start drawing in the pranic and the cosmic energy through the Sahasrara Chakra, collapsing your shoulder and clavicle, then start collapsing your chest, bringing the hands to Anahata, tuck in your abdomen, bringing the hands back to Padma Mudra at the starting point. Restore your pranic energy at Mooladhara, spread cosmic energy throughout your body, breathing normally. And now 2 more rounds you're going to practice on your own without instructions. When I say start, you will start. So when you're drawing the hands up, you're pulling the pranic energy from Mooladhara, and when you're coming back, you're restoring it. You're spreading the cosmic energy throughout the body. Get ready, breathe in and out. Then breathe out completely, Mula Bandh. Release Mula Bandh, then start. Last round on your own. Start. Once you have completed your round, just be quiet. Experience the effects of what you have practiced just now. See whether it had increased your own internal peace, since you have shared your own vibrations of love and affection with the rest of the universe. Did that action of sharing make you feel more relaxed, more at peace with yourself? Is your body completely steady? Can you feel the parts of the body touching the ground? Make a silent prayer to the cosmic energy the moment you are imbibing the vital energy. Then turn your head from side to side. Toggle your head up and down. Then gently rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. And slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Gently get into a lying down position for somatic practices. Today we'll start from the head and then come downwards. So we'll first be with the head. And I'm sorry, more than the head, it is the neck. Then we will combine the neck and the shoulder. And then we will come down to the legs. And then we'll come up to the core body. We may not come to core body. We may come back to fingers and then face and jaw. So let's start with a body scan very quickly. Lie on your back. Spread your legs out. And become conscious and aware of your own body. Can you slowly become aware of parts of the body that is touching the ground? Pay attention to which parts, which points are touching the ground. And gently draw your attention to your feet. And see how exactly are you holding the feet. Are they slightly raised up with the toes pointing somewhere towards the ceiling? Or are they completely flopped with the toes pointing on either side? How exactly is the pressure between the heel and the ground? And do you feel the pressure between the heel and the ground is absolutely symmetrical on the right and the left? Or do you experience and notice any difference? Remember, the difference that you're noticing is at this stage in your body. If you repeat the practice after 1 hour, you may find some other difference. So you're only paying attention to your own self. You're not judging. You're not being critical. You are just becoming aware. There is nothing right. There is nothing wrong. You are only becoming more and more aware of your own internal self. Then shift your attention to your own calf muscles. You can experience the calf touching the ground substantially. You can once again gauge the pressure between them and find out whether the pressure is symmetrical on both sides. If not, which side seem to be pressing more towards the ground. And if you experience one side is pressing more, ask yourself, is the side where the calf is pressing more is the same side where the heels were pressing more, or are they completely opposite? Become more conscious, more aware of your own soma, of your own self. Come to the knees. Pay attention to the back of the knees. Can you feel the back of the knees touching the ground, or do you feel they are raised from the ground? Pay attention. Then shift your attention to both your thighs. Once again, repeat how they are pressing against the ground. And if they are not symmetrical, any connection between them, calf and the heels. Then shift attention to both your glutes. Feel the glutes, particularly the sit bones, in touch with the ground. And feel how is the pressure between them and the ground, and are they symmetrical? If not, connect with the thighs, calf, heels. Then pay attention to your spinal vertebrae. Start from the coccyx, sacrum, the 5 lumbar vertebrae. How many can you count actually touching the ground? Just gauge. After the 5 lumbar, try the 12 thoracic. Can you count them touching the ground? How many can you count? Mentally allow your body to sink. Let the body sink into the ground, and if you experience that, thus more number of vertebrae seem to be touching the ground. Then pay attention to both your shoulders. Can you feel the shoulders grazing the ground? Or if not, how far do they think they're raised from the ground? Then pay attention to both your hands from the shoulder right up to your fingertips. Can you feel the entire arm, elbow, forehand, and the palm of the fingers touching the ground? Then pay attention to back of your head that is resting on the ground. What is the pressure between the back of the head and the ground? Now we're going to start our practice. So you'll listen to instructions and try and practice as best as you can. So you're going to keep the hands straight at the shoulder level, spread out on either side. Your palms are going to face the sky. Hands spread out, palms facing the sky. And now you're going to roll your head backward. Listen to instructions first before you start so that you are aware of the practice. As you roll the head backward, it will graze the ground, but your chin will start tilting a little toward the ceiling. Your right hand will roll backward along with the head, and the left hand will roll forward. So start breathing in, roll the head backward, grazing the head along the ground, like this. And the right hand is rolling backward, the left hand is rolling forward. As you breathe out, come back to neutral position, bringing both the hands back to normal. Higher. This hand goes forward, this hand goes backward, and then when you come back like this. Okay? So get ready for the next 3 rounds. Breathing in, roll your head backward. Feel the nice stretch at the front side of your neck. Feel the back side of the neck contracting. The 2 muscles are working in contrary to each other. One is the agonizer, the other is the antagonizer. As you release, bring the hands back. Release. Here, when you are taking the head back, this arm and that hand forward. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Yeah. 3rd round, breathing in, roll the head backward. Feel the stretch at the front side of the neck. That muscle is expanding. The back side of the neck is contracting. That is, back side is agonizer, front side is the antagonizer. As you release, roll back and bring the palms forward. Now I want you to experiment differently. So we'll do 3 more rounds. As you roll the head backward, roll the right hand forward, left hand backward. Change the way you did it in the past and see if you can experience anything. Start breathing in, roll the right hand forward, left hand backward, and roll back. When you change the movement, did it change anything in terms of how you can sense your own self? 2nd round, breathing in, right hand forward, left hand backwards, roll the head backward, grazing along the ground. Then slowly release. Last round. Wonderful. Now relax. Now you're going to roll the head forward, which means your chin will come closer to the ground. I mean, closer to the chest, but your head will not lift from the ground. Be aware of this. Once again, when you're taking the chin forward, your right hand will roll forward, left hand will roll backwards. Okay, start. Breathing in, take the chin forward, right hand back forward, left hand backward. Now feel your reverse the position. Your front side of the neck muscles are contracting, back side of the neck muscle are stretching. Release, come back to neutral very slowly. Second round, breathing in, chin forward, rolling the head forward, hands rolling, right forward, left backwards. Breathing out, come back. Third round, release. Now you're going to reverse. So you're going to roll the left hand forward, the right hand backward. So start breathing in, left hand forward, right hand backward. You're changing the way you did it. When you change it deliberately, does it make you feel anything different in the neck region, in the chest region, in the back of the neck? Be aware of it. Release. Release slowly. Release very slowly. Second round, breathing in, chin forward, roll the head. Don't lift the head from the ground. Don't lift the head from the ground. Chin will come only as long as you are comfortable without taking the head up. Release. Last round. Release. Now you can watch. We are going to practice something which is very good for most of us. What happens is we work extensively on computers. We use our cell phones, and all of this tend to bring our neck forward. So this practice, you're going to deliberately bring the neck forward and then slowly release it backward. And you're going to do it in your lying down position, so you don't have to worry too much about the head being held against the gravity. So you're relaxing your position and you're doing it. And this time, you're going to make a slight variation. If you want, you can fold your legs to give it additional support. Keep the palms facing the sky, and as you breathe in, you will lift the head from the ground, roll both the hands forward, and very slowly come back, rolling both the hands backward and relax. Okay? So get ready. You will be lifting the head from the ground, tilting the neck forward. So once again, breathing in, slowly roll both the hands forward, tilt the head up, very slowly release back, bringing the palms to face the ceiling. Wait for some time, catch a couple of breaths. Once again, breathing in, tilt the head up, roll the hands forward. As you breathe out, very slowly revert back, bringing your head to rest on the ground, bringing your palms to face the ceiling. Lovely. Excellent. Last round. Slowly release. Very slowly release. Now you're going to continue the practice, but going to roll the hand backwards, and if possible, keep the Ajapa mantra going. Om Hamsaya Vidmahe Soham Hamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hansa Prajodayat. Mentally chant the mantra and breathing in, tilt your head up, roll the hands backwards. As you differentiate the movement, see if that makes you aware of any changes that you experience with it. Come back on your own pace. Continue second round. If possible, release over 2 mantras instead of 1. Very good. Slowly release over 2 mantras. Iyer, you are taking it up too much. Iyer, don't come up so much. Head only this much. Yeah. Slowly release and relax. Okay. Yeah. Now, the next practice again, you need to watch. I'll try and come a little closer to the camera so that you can see this more clearly. Now, also listen to instructions as you watch. You're in this position. Your hand, the right hand, is by the side of your body. The thumb is touching the side of the body. Left hand can be free doing what it wants. You will rotate the head to the right side, and now you are facing the right side. Your chin is in line with your hip joint. Now, in this position, you're going to raise your head up and your shoulder up. The shoulder will point in a particular direction, but the chin will always be vertically coming up in line with your hip joint. So just keep this aware. So I'll give you instructions. Like for example, I'll say opposite hip joint. So the shoulder will point towards the opposite hip joint. The head is in the same position. When I say middle of the rib cage, if you want to keep the other hand as an indicator, you will move the shoulder towards that middle of the rib cage, take the head up, very slowly come back and rest. Now, if you lift the head too much up, you may get a strain on your neck, which is not very advisable. So only lift the head up to the extent you are very comfortable, and then slowly bring it down, bring the shoulder back. Breathing in when you're coming up, breathing out when you're coming back. There'll be 3 different moves on right side, 3 different moves on the left side, with the hand in 3 different locations. So first location is palms facing the floor, thumbs touching the side of the body, turn the head to the right side, chin in line with your hip joint. As you breathe in, point your shoulder toward the opposite hip joint and raise your head up. Slowly revert back. Allow the shoulder to sink into the ground. Now move your indicator to the middle of the opposite rib cage, and then very slowly breathing in, lift your shoulder and head up. Very slowly come back. If you feel any strain on your neck, don't lift your head up. Now the direction is going to be opposite shoulder. So the shoulder will point toward the opposite shoulder, head and neck will come up. Start. Now move your hand about 6 inches away from the body. Keep the palm facing the body. That means your pinky, little finger will be grazing the ground. Your thumb is towards the ceiling. Like this. Keep the hand a little away from the body. Keep the hand like this. Yeah, correct. Perfect. The hands, the thumb resting on top of the other finger. Yeah. Move a little away. Little this side. But not so much. But yeah. Now, the movements are the same. The first movement is your right shoulder is pointing towards the ceiling. Head comes up. Start. Lift your slowly and slowly return. Slowly return. Second round, your shoulder and the head both are pointing towards the same side hip joint, ipsilateral. So start raising your head up, chin, shoulder pointing towards the same side hip joint, come back. Now the focus of direction is your somatic center. Somatic center is about 2 inches below your navel, above the pubis. So that's the direction of your shoulder movement. So breathing in, shoulder pointing towards the somatic center, lift your head up and slowly come back. Now move your hand a little further away, palms facing the ceiling. Palms facing the ceiling, yeah. Now once again we'll repeat 3 movements in this position. So opposite hip joint is a focus. Lift your shoulder up, pointing towards opposite shoulder, head up. Very slowly release out of that contraction, allowing your head and shoulder to rest back at starting position. Let the shoulder sink in to the ground. Second round, opposite rib cage, start. Slowly release your head and your shoulder. Shoulder sinks into the ground. Last round towards the opposite shoulder. Slowly start, slowly release and relax. Now roll the hand all the way towards your body and then roll it all the way away from the body. Roll it all the way toward and then roll it back. Yeah. And then come back to neutral and relax. Now the left side. So 3 rounds. So hand by the side of the body, left hand by the side of the body, left thumb touching the body. Focus attention is toward the ceiling. So start by breathing in, lift, head turn to the left side, head turn to the left side, start. Slowly release and relax. Second round, shoulder towards opposite hip joint. Slowly release. Third round, opposite shoulder, start. Slowly release. Now move the hand a little away, palms facing the body, thumbs up, little finger grazing the ground. The first move is towards the somatic center. Start. Slowly release. Second round towards the same side hip joint. Slowly release. Third round towards the ceiling. Slowly release. Now move the hand a little away, palms facing the sky. First round towards the opposite shoulder. Second round towards the opposite middle of the rib cage. Last round towards the opposite hip joint. And relax. Now you're going to give a nice, wonderful stretch. So what you're going to do is your legs are folded. You're going to cross both the hands, keeping them closer to the thighs. And then breathing in, you're going to raise both the hands over your head. If possible, they will touch the ground. That is not necessary. You can bring it wherever you can bring it. And then as you do this, turn the head to the left side. And then bring the hand back. And then take them towards the right side, turn the head to the left. Take the hands to the left side, turn the head to the right side. So the head turns on the side opposite to the side where you're taking the hands. 3 rounds on either directions. Start breathing in, raise both the hands towards the right side, head turn to the left. Breathing out, bring it back. First round, second side, take both the hands towards your left side, face turn towards the right side. Gita, you don't raise your head up in this. Only the hands come over the head. Okay. Second round, right side. Second round, left side. Remember, face turns in the opposite direction. Correct. Return slowly. If possible, count how many counts you're taking or mantra, whichever is more convenient for you. Third round, right side. Correct. Third round, left side. Slowly release. And now, for the next 2 moves, which is working on the shoulder blade, watch both the movements and then you will practice. You are once again in this position. You will first start with the, I'll show you from the left hand, we'll start with the right. You will bend the hand at the elbow. The palm is facing towards your face. Fingers are pointing towards the ceiling. In this position, you will simply raise your hand a little bit and then slowly come back. When you're doing this, pay full attention to the side where you're, in this case, left side. Pay attention to the left side shoulder blade. Can you feel the contraction there? And as you release and bring the head down, can you feel that relaxation? So this is one move 3 times. After that, you're going to take the fingers to touch your shoulder and then keeping it there, breathing in, you're going to point the shoulder towards the ceiling. And this time you see which part of the shoulder blade is now coming into operation. What can you feel there? And very slowly you will bring it back to rest on the ground. Okay? So those are the 2 movements. On either side we'll practice. So start with the right side. Keep the hands bent at the elbow, fingers towards the ceiling, breathing in, raise the elbow from the ground, keeping the elbow in that direction. Slowly release, bringing your elbow back to rest on the ground. Raise a little less, keep that bend as much as possible instead of straightening the hand. Second round, breathing in. That's it, correct. Wonderful. Slowly release. Pay full attention to the same side shoulder blade. Can you feel the contraction there? And as you release slowly, can you feel that muscle relaxing? Third round. And slowly release out of that contraction. Relax. Release your hand, let it rest on the ground, and then relax. And now take your fingers to touch the shoulder. Now breathing in, lift your elbows towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, bring your elbow back to rest on the ground. Second round. Slowly allow your elbow to come back to rest on the ground. Last round. Release. Now we'll practice on the left hand. So bend the left hand at the elbow, fingers pointing towards the ceiling, palms facing your face. Very slowly lift your hand up. Don't take it too high. Come back very slowly. Second round. Come back very slowly. Third round. And relax, release, wait for some time. Then bring your fingers to touch your shoulder. And then slowly breathing in, raise your elbow, pointing it towards the ceiling. Feel the difference in the move in your shoulder blade. As you breathe out, bring your elbow back to rest on the ground. Second round. Third round. Having worked on the shoulders and then to work on the hip joint now. So for this again, watch. Lying in this position, you're going to stretch both the legs. And then first you're going to slide your right leg down. And when you're doing that, see how the left leg is coming up. You will do this 5 times. And then you will take the left leg forward, the right leg will come up. After you've done this, you will alternate right down, left down, right down, left down. See the swinging on your hip, pelvic level, and the side of the body comes up. And then you will relax. After that, you're going to fold your legs. Then in this position, you're going to take the right knee forward. As you take the right knee forward, keeping it in the same direction, your right side of the pelvic will start rising up. The body weight will start shifting towards the left side of the body. Pay attention to that. And slowly you will come back. Then you will do it with the left, and then we will alternate. 1, 1. So pay full attention to how the hip joint is coming into play, how the muscles of the thighs and the quadriceps and the hamstrings are playing a role, how your psoas muscle is playing a role in this movement. Okay? And then we will combine these two separately. I'll explain if time permits. So start. Bend your legs. I'm sorry, keep the legs straight. Slide your right leg down. Feel the left leg coming up. Release. Second round, slide your right leg down. Feel the left leg coming up. Release. Third round, right leg down. Left comes up. Release. Fourth round, last round. Now slide the left leg. Release. Second round, slide left leg. Release. Third round, release. Fourth round, release. Last round, release. Now alternate. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. And relax. And see if you can notice any change in your hip joints. Then gently bend both the legs, feet on the ground. And then breathing in, move your right knee forwards. Feel the right side of the pelvic area coming up. Slowly release. Here, it should not bend towards the other side like this. So you should keep them straight. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, that's much better. Second round, right knee forwards, slowly release. Third round, right knee forward, slowly release and relax. Now left knee. So slowly move the left knee forward, release. Left knee forward, release. Left knee forward, release. And now you're going to alternate. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Stretch your hands, legs and relax. Now you're going to combine these two together. Since we have time, we'll do that as well. So what you're going to do is your right leg is stretched, left leg is folded. Okay? And then you're going to pull the left leg backwards, move the right knee forward, and then slowly release. Right knee forward, left knee backwards, slowly release. After that, you will stretch the right leg and then move the left knee forward, right leg backwards. And the last one is you will move the right knee forward, left back, then you will stretch, and then you will stretch the other one. Like this, you will alternate, replicating your walking movement in lying down position. So fold the legs, left leg straight. Now, as you move your right knee forward, pull the left leg backwards. It will also happen automatically. So accentuate what happens automatically, release. Second round, slowly release. Last round, slowly release. Now stretch the right leg straight, bend the left leg. So as you move the left knee forward, right leg up, release. Left knee forward, right leg up, release. Left knee forward, right leg up, release. Relax. Now bend the right knee, left leg. Now right knee forward, left leg up. Then as you come back, stretch the right leg, bend the left knee forward, right leg up. Alternate, smoothly varying the two. Very good. And then slowly complete your round and turn to one side and sit up. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Once again, make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Take a deep breath in for Om mantra. Om. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu सर्वेषां मंगलम भवतु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम. Rub your hands nicely. When they are really warm, then keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth in the form of prana shakti flowing from your palm to your eyes. Then gently open your eyes, be observant of colors you see when you open them. Then slowly release your palm. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. So have a great week. See you all on Thursday for a nice workout. More detailed practices with Surya Namaskar. Bye.